Funding for Des Moines Metro Opera presents Manon is provided by Friends, the Iowa Public Television Foundation, generations of family and friends that feel passionate about the programs they watch on Iowa Public Television. And by the Daniel and Ann Crum Charitable Trust, supporting programming for citizenship, education, and the arts.
The 44th season I like to think of as maybe a connoisseur's delight that will both attract people from all over the United States as well as appealing to people who may be experiencing the art form for the first time. The opportunity to present and produce an opera like Manon is not one that comes around very often. The last time we produced it was some 40 years ago, and so it was very important to me, from the details of casting, to the details of the production, to the quality of the orchestra, that we get everything just right. The composer Jules Massenet represents the last flowering of French Romanticism in 19th century music. He wrote numerous operas, but it's Manon for which he's most remembered today.
Massenet has a special gift for describing a character through a melody. And Manon is sadly not performed very often. Most opera goers know the arias. They're famous because they're so beautiful.
It's really about the story of a young woman discovering how much her face can be her fortune in a society that prized youth and beauty and luxury.
Not only do we have very promising, rising young American singers, we have people with extraordinary ability and experience from years on the stage. I've been wanting to do Manon for several seasons. When Sydney Mancasola sang with us in Le Comptoir in 2014, I said, that's the Manon we want.
What I find challenging about this role is keeping her always fascinating and always interesting, and also true to the character without apologizing for her flaws. You want to strike that perfect balance.
Joe Dennis, who was our Steva in last year's Jenova, is one of the great young talents as a tenor.
In this role, it's extremely demanding because you have to sing so elegantly and quietly and beautifully in the first part, and then sing with such power in the second half of the opera. You have to really know what you're doing.
Here in our production, the drama and the music making goes so beautifully hand in hand that it creates an unforgettable experience.